Hi YouTube, it's your girl Natalie coming at you with a second CVS haul for the evening. I went back to CVS to try to finish up on some deals. Went to a different CVS. Still couldn't find any more pillies so that I could finish my swab deal, but hopefully I can find a couple of more stores tomorrow. I'm going down in my mom's area, so hopefully none of the couponers have taken all the pillies off of the swab so I can get my finish up my deal. I just need one more bottle of swab and I can finish up that deal and get the $5 extra care bucks that I talked about earlier. My first transaction was, what did I do first? I don't remember. Anyway, let's talk about this one here first. This one here I did, I was going in to do a totally different transactions, but it just didn't work out. And that's how it do sometimes when you go in the store. You plan out what you're going to do, and it just don't work out. So the swab was what I was planning on doing, and the Bengay on this one. And I had a backup plan. I said, okay, if can't find the pillies on the swab, then I will try to finish up my simple deal, which I needed $8.76 for that. And then I said I would check the Visine out to make sure that the if there was any pillies on that, so I could do the Visine deal, which of course there were no pillies on the Visines in my area. So what I did was I did the Bengay, which it was, let's see if I can zoom in on it. Probably not that great. Okay. I did the Bengay, which was, it's a shame I don't know how to work this camera. Okay. I did the Bengay, which was $5.49. And then the simple was on clearance for $3.37 a piece. And I just got two. I said I'm going to see if the two would get my extra care bucks back for that. And then as I was walking down the aisles, these VO5s here were on clearance for 27 cents. No, I said I wasn't going to be buying any more shampoos and conditioners, but I couldn't pass up 27 cents. I'm sorry. 27 cents is 27 cents. I just couldn't pass it up. And I do use these VO5s to do co-washes with my natural hair. Instead of using shampoo, I'll wash it. I'll do a co-wash with conditioner. And it's the VO5 Extra Body Volumizing Condition. It's the orangest looking one. And it was 27 cents on clearance at the store I was in, and it just seemed strange because usually they don't even mark their clearance stuff, because the simple was not even marked clearance. So it just seemed strange that that particular item was marked down 27 cents with a tag. So I did grab those, and then I told you about the Bengay. And then in this transaction I had some of the Redbox coupons that was expiring, where it was $2 off of 2 of any Axe, Dove, or Degree. So I got these Axe deodorant body sprays from out of the trial and travel section. It was $1. And what were they? No, they were $2.19 a piece, which I thought those things were $1.27, but I didn't look at it good. And even when she was scanning, I still wasn't looking at them because I was digging for my coupons, but that's okay. Still didn't do too bad. But anyway, I used a coupon. I used a $2 off of the Bengay, and then I used a, what is this, CVS manufacturers. I used $2,466 dollars of extra care book. No, these are the $2 off of 2. I used 2 of those, $2 off the Bengay, and then I used a $3 off the simple and a $2 off the simple. And my subtotal came down to, and then I used $8 of extra care bucks. My subtotal came down to $3.53. Tax added made it $5.04, and I put that on one of the cash cards, one of the gift cards. And when I looked, it told me that my simple, that I needed to do $2.02 in order to reach that. So I said, okay, I thought I had made it, but I did not. So then that's when I went and, well, I'd done 2 transactions. I didn't do the simple yet until I saw that it wasn't. But in this transaction here, that was a failure. I did the rock deal. I got 2 of the rock facial cleansers, which you don't see here, and I'll explain that to you. 2 of the rock facial cleansers, and they were 11. I wish I could focus this in for y'all. Sorry, that is not. They were $11.29 a piece, and just a little bit. They were $11.29 a piece. So I got 2 of those, because the thing was, when you buy 2 of the facial cleansers, you get a $17 ECB back. And then I got the 2 more of the VO5s that was 27 cents a piece. I got the Nivea for men's face care. This is all on a different card from the one I got done tonight, because you know you only can do that one time. So, and it was more expensive at this store. It was $4.49, and then you get the $5 ECB. So I only got 50 cents on this one, 51 cents rather. And when I got to the end of my receipt, it said it only was a $5 extra care book bag from the Nivea skincare. So I said, okay, the rock, and the rock, I don't know, y'all can't see this because I can't focus, but anyway, the rock did not even track on the paper whatsoever. So she called the manager. When I showed it to her, she said that she couldn't do it. She would have to call the manager. He was like a little lightweight manager, because he was acting like he couldn't do it. And then he was trying to say that I would have to come back tomorrow when the general manager was there. And I was like, was there not somebody else here who can help me, or can you do something, because I can't come all the way back, you know, to the store. So he said, well, let me go call the manager. And he did, because he was trying to refund me for the 11. What the price of those rocks? He was trying to refund me $11.29 plus pull the coupons out plus my $10 extra care book. He was really confused. So I'm glad he did go call the manager, and the manager told him to refund me for both of the rocks, and he could put it on a gift card, and he did. So I got back $24.16 for on a money card for that. So that's what's on this money card refunding me back, because it did not. And he said that it had to be the ones that were pictured. That was pictured. I said, well, it doesn't say that. It says offer any. But I didn't fuss with him. I just said, let me return these. And he said, fine. You know, and he was apologetic about it, and that was fine. Then as I was sitting there waiting for him to come back, I went and got another simple face thing, and it was on clearance so that I could finish off my simple deal. And it was $3.37. I used a $2 coupon on that. Took my subtotal down to $1.37, 24 cents tax, and I paid $1.61 that I paid cash out of pocket. And I did get my $5 back. You don't see it here, because as I was sitting there, I looked up on the shelf and I saw that they had these Kodak cameras that everybody was getting, and you know, not like I needed a camera. Glory be to they say glory be to God, I didn't need a camera. I have a Nikon Coolpix that I can't work, as y'all can see, because I can't focus this stupid camera. But I have to read my instruction book and see if I can get my Nikon to work better than what I am doing. But anyway, the camera, as you can see, well, kind of see, is $12.49. I did not use any extra care book. I mean, I didn't use anything else or try to do it so I could use a 4 for 20 or anything like that. I just used extra care books. I had a $5 and a $2 extra care book that I used, which brought it down to $5.49. And then my subtotal with taxes was $6.36. And then I just put it on, I used the remaining of the gift card, of the cash card from off my first purchase, and done that. And then I had to pay, did I have to pay anything? Nope, because I put it all on the gift card. No, yes I did. I had to pay $2. $6.36, $4.96 on the gift card. So I had to pay $1 and some change out of pocket. So I gave $1 and some change out of pocket and got this camera. And so that's what my haul went to. That's what my CVS haul was for tonight. Sorry it was all bumbled and jumbled up. I should have wrote things down on a note, but it's getting kind of late and I'm tired. And these deals have really been wearing me out because I have really been running, trying to get my deals together. I went to go do Deer Park water, but I come to find out that, because that's what I have a coupon for, so I can get me another cash card. But the CVS by my house did not carry Deer Park. They had the other brand, and this one did not get Deer Park. They had the other brand. So I do remember the one by my job, if I'm not mistaken, they had some Deer Park. So I'm going to go back there tomorrow and try to finish that deal up. I just want to say I hope everybody's having a good, blessed week, and y'all have a good night. Thanks for watching. Bye.